Ivy, I don't need dinner tonight.
What? Carter, don't tell me. Are you planning to eat out again today?
Got a problem with that?
But I've been waiting and preparing dinner.
If it bothers you, why don't you improve your cooking skills? After a long day at work, being forced to eat your terrible food is nothing short of torture.
Torture? You don't have to be so harsh. Eating out costs money and you should just come home.
No way. I'm going to have a fancy dinner tonight.
Fancy dinner? Where are you planning to eat?
The Italian restaurant by the Central Station.
I thought that place was pretty pricey.
Yeah. Good food costs money, you know.
You don't have that much money, do you?
I took it from your wallet.
Excuse me?
I'm just happy I don't have to eat your terrible cooking anymore.
Wait a minute. $100 is missing.
Just noticed, huh? I took it out of your wallet before heading to work, and you still hadn't realized.
I didn't use any cash today, so I didn't notice.
Too bad for you.
Enough already. How many times has this happened? I told you to stop taking money without asking.
I don't keep track of how many times. Honestly, I wanted to eat something even more expensive. But since you only had a little over $100 in your wallet, I settled for the $100 course.
What are you talking about? $100 is already expensive enough.
I wanted to go for an even higher course if possible. You should have more than $100 in your wallet.
Don't be ridiculous. With $100, I could have bought groceries for several days. And now it's all gone in one night because of you.
It's your fault for not making food that satisfies me.
If you're going to eat out, use your own money. Don't spend mine. That's breaking the rules, isn't it?
I'll pay you back when I get my paycheck, so stop sweating the small stuff. I may have taken it, but it's only a temporary loan.
You say that, but you never pay me back.
I had a lot of bills piling up. It wasn't easy. If you've got complaints, improve your cooking. Just make something that satisfies my gourmet taste buds. Not that someone like you, an amateur, could even pull that off.
Can you stop comparing me to professional chefs?
But my taste buds are used to pro-level cooking now.
When we first got married, you used to say my cooking was delicious.
Back then, my taste buds weren't as refined. I could tolerate your lousy cooking. But there's this senior at work who's a real foodie. He knows tons of great restaurants. And after he introduced me to so many, I started to understand what real food is. Now I can't be satisfied with an amateur's cooking anymore.
But if you keep eating out so often, our finances are going to collapse. And you're always going to those expensive places that cost over $100 a meal. It's one thing if you were using money outside of our living expenses. But now, you've started dipping into the money we need to live. I've had no choice but to use my part-time earnings for living expenses. And even then, you've been sneaking money out of my wallet.
Shut up! As long as your cooking doesn't improve, I'm not going to stop eating out. Think of me taking from your wallet as a kind of fine.
I haven't done anything wrong, so why should I have to pay a fine?
Instead of getting mad, why don't you spend that time learning how to cook better? Your cooking is still nowhere near professional level.
Of course it's not. I'm an amateur.
You're just full of excuses. Pathetic. Anyway, I'm off to enjoy my fancy dinner. See ya.
If that's how you want to play, I've got an idea of my own.
What's that?
I'll make sure you never touch my wallet again.
Try it if you can. No matter where you hide it, I'll always find it. You really went and hid your wallet, didn't you? It wasn't in the usual spot. The drawer where you keep your valuables was completely empty.
I told you the other day, I'm not letting you use my wallet anymore.
Damn it. You moved the ATM card somewhere else, so I can't withdraw either, didn't you? I didn't think you'd actually hide them. How childish.
If I don't do this, we'll run out of money to live on.
Where did you hide the wallet? Give me the money.
Like I'd tell you. I can't let you take any more.
You just need to manage better. That's your job as a housewife, isn't it? If you don't like me spending the living expenses, then make meals as good as those fancy restaurants every day.
Don't be ridiculous. If you're going to eat out, at least use your own money. You've been taking money, so I've had to spend my part-time income that I was saving.
I don't care about that. I'm the breadwinner here, so your money is my money.
Don't spout such ridiculous nonsense. That money is what I worked hard to earn.
Worked, you say? Don't get cocky. Your job is basically just playing around, isn't it? And you don't even make that much.
I'm not getting paid to have fun. Sure, I don't earn as much as a full-time employee, but I'm doing almost the same work. And if I wasn't working part-time, we'd have gone bankrupt by now.
What? Are you trying to say I don't make enough money?
That's not what I meant. But because you're always eating out, we're running short on living expenses. Originally, my part-time earnings were supposed to go into savings for when we have kids and for a down payment for a house.
You don't get it, do you? Your priority should be your husband, not some future kid. Your part-time earnings should all be spent on me. A wife's joy is in spending her money to make her husband happy.
Do you really think I'd be happy about that?
How can you not be happy that your husband is enjoying eating out? You've got such a small heart. It's sad that you can't find joy in someone else's happiness.
I haven't eaten out in a long time, by the way.
It's obvious. Eating out is a luxury for you. If you really want to eat out, stick to fast food under $10.
That doesn't make any sense. We're married, but you're fine with spending $100 on a meal. Will I have to settle for less than $10?
I'm working hard to support you, so of course, there's going to be a difference.
Don't be ridiculous. Stop wasting money on eating out.
Eating at nice restaurants motivates me to work harder. Don't you think that could lead to a raise? Then maybe I wouldn't have to dip into your living expenses anymore. It's not a bad deal, is it?
Do you really think it'll work out that conveniently?
Just wait and see. I may still be a regular employee, but soon I'll be getting that promotion.
I don't believe you at all. You've been saying you'd get promoted next year for years now, but you're still just a regular employee.
The reason I haven't been promoted is because of your lousy cooking.
How is that even my fault? Anyway, I'm not telling you where my wallet is.
Damn it, you're just a mouthy wife. But whatever. If that's how you want to play, fine by me. I'll search the whole house and find it, no matter what. Well, guess what? You lost.
What are you talking about?
You tried so hard to hide the wallet from me, but it was in such an obvious place that I couldn't help but laugh.
You found my wallet?
Yeah, it took me only a few minutes to find it. It was in the drawer of your dresser. Too bad. You tried so hard, but it was all for nothing. I mean, are you stupid or something? If you're going to hide something, at least pick a better spot.
I couldn't think of a better place.
Whatever. Your wallet's in my hands now.
So, what are you planning to do after taking my wallet? Are you going to eat at another expensive restaurant?
I'm already done with that.
Where?
I just finished enjoying a full course at a fancy French restaurant.
A fancy French place?
Yeah, it was a place I saw on TV once, and I really wanted to try it out. It was absolutely top-notch. From the entrance, it was luxurious, with high ceilings and sparkling chandeliers. When I sat down, they brought out champagne right away, with a light fizz and such a fruity aroma.
Champagne, huh? That alone sounds expensive.
Oh yeah, and the food was incredible. It was the epitome of luxury.
So how do you plan on paying for it? There's no cash in that wallet.
I already checked, so I know. There may be no cash, but there's a card in there, isn't there? I'll just pay with that, no problem.
Oh, that card? So that's what you plan to use?
Not plan to. I will pay with it.
Go ahead if you think you can.
Feeling pretty confident, huh? Do you think pretending to be calm will make me panic? You're way off base. Anyway, I'll take you up on your offer and use your card to pay. Looks like this cash lover is finally going cashless.
Be my guest.
Hey, I'm about to get arrested for dining and dashing.
What?
You set me up, didn't you?
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. The card didn't work. The server handed it back to me. I was humiliated. Did you freeze the account?
I didn't do anything like that.
Then why couldn't I use it? This doesn't make any sense.
Let me tell you something about that card. It's not a credit card.
What?
It's not a credit card. It's a prepaid card that needs to be charged with money.
Wait a second. What? It looks just like a credit card to me.
Since you're a cash guy, it's no surprise you didn't know. The two look a bit similar, so it's easy to mistake them. But that card can only be used for the amount that's been charged onto it.
What the heck? Why would you keep such an inconvenient thing in your wallet?
I don't like using credit cards too much.
Why not?
Credit cards send you a bill later, and sometimes you end up overspending, right? I had a little incident with that a while back and I learned my lesson.
I see.
But mostly it's for safety. When you have someone nearby who takes money out of your wallet without asking, like you, it's too risky to carry a credit card.
Damn it. But why bother with charging a card? That sounds like such a hassle. Carrying cash would be quicker.
It's lighter and more convenient than carrying cash. Prepaid cards can be used for online shopping too, and they're easy to manage. You can check the balance through an app and recharge it from your phone, so you can top it up anytime, anywhere, with just what you need.
I didn't even know something like that existed.
By the way, I used that card for shopping just yesterday, so there's barely anything left on it. If I remember correctly, there's only about 50 cents left.
50 cents? There's no way that's going to cover the bill for a fancy French restaurant.
Exactly.
What were you thinking?
I've been telling you from the start. Unlike a credit card, you have to charge it yourself to use it. Even if you try to use it without permission, it's not that simple. I was planning to recharge it tomorrow. And I never expected anyone to use it like that anyway.
What am I supposed to do? I can't pay the bill.
Don't you have any money of your own?
If I did, I wouldn't have taken your wallet. I've somehow managed to buy some time and get them to wait for the payment.
And how do you plan to fix that? Stalling won't make money up here, you know.
I told them my family will come and pay shortly.
Family? You mean me?
Yeah, so bring the money and come get me now. The staff keeps bringing up that there are other folks waiting. And I can't drag this out any further.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, I need cash. Bring $600 right now.
What? You spent $600 on your own?
It's a fancy place. What do you expect? Just hurry up and get here.
I'm not going. Why should I bail you out?
What? Wait a second. Your husband's in trouble here. Don't you feel like helping me?
You're not my husband, so no thanks.
What? What are you talking about? I'm your one and only beloved husband in this world, right?
You're gross. Don't call yourself my beloved husband. Well, anyway, I'll do something for you.
I knew it. You're my wife, so you're coming to pick me up, right?
I'm not coming.
What?
But don't worry. I asked someone else to come get you.
You're not coming? Who did you ask?
Your dad. I sent him a message on WhatsApp just now, explaining the whole situation.
You told my dad? Why would you do that?
Is that a problem?
You know I'm terrified of him.
Yeah, I'm well aware. He hates dishonesty and raised you super strictly, right?
Yeah. Ever since I was a kid, my dad was insanely strict about following rules. If I got in trouble at school, he'd call me into his room and grill me until he got every detail. He was super strict about manners too. If I dared to put my elbows on the table at mealtime, he'd be quick to point it out and send me to the corner, no matter how far along we were in dinner. He was especially strict when we ate out. If I showed even the slightest lack of manners, he'd yell that I wasn't fit to be in public. I was always nervous around him when we ate out.
Then, if he finds out you've been wasting money eating out all the time, it's going to be a huge problem. And he's always been really strict about money too, right?
Exactly. If I wasted even a little, he'd scold me, saying I didn't understand the value of money. He even suspended my allowance once.
So if he finds out you've been dipping into my living expenses...
Just thinking about it gives me chills. I'll probably get yelled at all night.
You should prepare yourself for that. He was furious when I explained the situation.
Help me, I'm scared.
If all you get is a lecture, you should consider yourself lucky.
What do you mean by that?
You've got debt, don't you? I saw a notice about it in the mail.
What?
You've been living it up eating out, and now you've even taken on debt because you're out of money. How irresponsible.
So, you found out?
I also told your dad about that. He was absolutely furious, so you better brace yourself.
But I had no choice. These fancy restaurants are way more expensive than you could ever imagine. Without borrowing money, I couldn't afford them on my salary.
Sorry, but I can't continue a marriage with someone who has such poor financial judgment. I'll be filing for divorce, so get ready for that.
Wait, hold on. I'm already panicking about my dad coming. And now you're talking about divorce? I don't know what to do. Don't mess with my head.
What do you mean, what to do? Agreeing to the divorce is all you need to worry about.
That's a problem. I can barely afford to pay off my debt or keep eating out on just my salary. If we divorce, I'm completely stuck.
Were you planning to have me help pay off your debt? There's no way I'm going to help you with that.
We're married. It's normal for spouses to help each other when one's in trouble.
But when I was struggling because we didn't have enough for living expenses, you didn't help me at all, did you?
Well, that's different.
Don't act all high and mighty when you've ignored your own behavior.
All right. If all you want is an apology for everything, then fine. I'm sorry. I won't touch your wallet ever again. I'm seriously sorry. Just forgive me. Is that good enough?
This is the first time I've ever heard such an insincere apology. If you think that'll make me forgive you, you're dead wrong.
What? Then what should I do? Please help me.
No thanks. I'm about to take a shower and get to bed, so I'll leave it at that. We can continue discussing the divorce tomorrow.
Wait, I can't handle both my dad coming and a divorce.
Oh, you should be happier about it. If we get divorced, you won't have to eat my terrible cooking anymore.
That was a lie. It was actually delicious. I just wanted to mess with you. I'm sorry for saying such awful things.
It's too late to apologize now. Anyway, your dad should be arriving soon.
No, I don't want that. Ivy, can you come pick me up, please?
Carter ended up getting his dad to cover the $600, so he managed to avoid being arrested for dining and dashing. But as expected, he was yelled at all night. From what I heard later from his dad, Carter cried like a little kid, and his dad was so shocked by how pathetic he looked. Not long after, Carter and I divorced. I was finally free. After the divorce, Carter struggled with his debt, and it seems like he's had a hard time. Dining out is no longer an option for him, and since he's never even held a knife before, cooking for himself has been the real challenge. As for me, after the divorce, my part-time boss suggested I try for a full-time position, and I was promoted to full-time employee. On top of that, I started dating a man I met through work, and just the other day, he proposed. Unlike Carter, he says everything I cook is delicious. Living with Carter was incredibly tough, but now, I'm the happiest I've ever been.